Good evening to everyone, to all of the positive people, and we keep the tradition of discussion of all important things, and probably one of really important topic about the keep positive. So today we'll talk a little bit about the energy of positiveness, basically about power for positive energy, what hidden inside us, about the power of positive thinking, power of positive speech, and positive action. So probably it will be not surprise for you, positive people attract the more positive things. So you can use this great tool what your mind have, and you can become a huge magnet with a big plus what will attract all of the positive things for you, like all of the positive people and action, all of the good situation and different kind of circumstances. It can be health, wealth, luck, whatever. It can work literally for anything, and probably you will notice like people prefer to spend time with the positive people because you can energize from them and you can feel this really nice energy what come from them. But let's go on another side, let's say vice versa, about the tools what hidden in your mind and we never use it. So basically what is a good thing, you have a freedom of choice, at least for now. No one make a choice instead of you, so basically consciously you can choose something by yourself. So you can choose in what state you're gonna be. So you can choose you wanna be sad and feel down, feel sorry about yourself, or you wanna be joy and happy. So it's really up to you. So for a moment, just for really short moment, just try to skip all of the background knowledge you have from different kind of institution of education, your religious and political views and your cultural background and so on. Just forget it just for the small moment. So let's say on the earth, how big the earth and how big you are, yeah, and how important for the earth all of your problems. So probably you sitting at home and saying, oh, like I'm at center of the universe and all my problem is like most important stuff, and it's really important, and you in this case allowed yourself to feel really sorry for you and feel down for like a day, week, months, years or so. And let's change the scale. So what about our solar system? So what is your problem in this solar system? Yeah, your girlfriend or boyfriend left you, you lose a job, any other things happen to you. So in the solar system, how important it is? Okay, let's go further. In the Milky Way, yeah, so you have a size like of atom, and of course your problem is super important. And what if we go to the cluster of galaxy? Yeah, so your problem is still important for it, right? And you still allow yourself to feel bad about some of your experience and still enjoy the bad memory what make you feel uncomfortable and secured, or anything else, just to feel sad of unfortunate low, or it's with some reason maybe feels like you unlucky or cannot have a good job or whatever, and instead of fix something you just feel down, that's it. So think about importance of your problem in unlimited universe, how big we are, and you can look on it from another side. So it might be change something when you look on a thing from different perspectives. So when look at yourself, let's say from out of your body, so you can pretend, you can imagine you go out of your body and look on yourself, look on your problem and try to find the solution. So I can provide you a millions different exercises and examples, but basically most important thing to realize the cause, realize the thing you can change something, realize so everything is not important at all. So unfortunately everyone from born we're going to where, to death, right? So we just flying Well, to nowhere, and your problem is still important, right? Instead of enjoy your life, instead to do something creative, to enjoy your action, to do something what make you feel good, from what come from inside, from your heart, yeah? You focus it on something really, I would say, unnecessary thing. I even cannot find the right word, because yes, I do the practice in meditation. When you go out in a little bit another state, you see everything like so silly. All our life is just a stupid joke, like a really silly stage performance, and you just really have a laugh of it. And we like kids, even not the kids, like infants, blind in this world, stuck in some problem, keep struggling from it, and so on. And it don't make any sense if you go on a level of not even universe, like to the earth. So what I just want to share some small my experience, and not only my experience and other people. So when you meditate and go to a little bit another state of mind, your realizations grow so high, and you just don't know what to do with that experience, with that knowledge. So only things I decide just share it with you, and hopefully it will be useful for someone. But I'm sure I will not tell you anything new. So everyone, I know you are super smart and you know all of these things already, so it's just a simple reminder, so you can use it, you can change it, and all of the tools we need for our changes, for feel good, for attract the positive things, we have already. All of the power, all of the tools we have already, and energy of positive thinking is really huge. It can make a dramatical change. So if we let's say take it more scientific way, so if you take any research or whatever, psychological research I mean, so if you start think positive, make a positive action, make a positive speech, you can make a notes, you can write a lot of positive things, everything what you see or seems to you it's positive, yeah. So your mind will be training for focused only on the positive things. It will be like a new art for see and everything something positive. Just try to see the positive thing in everything. So in everything that happen for you, it's neutral or make a kind of bad experience or bad emotions for you or good emotions. Try to find 5 or better 10. Try to find the 10 topics why it's positive to you. So let's say your pen is broken and now you cannot write your notes or something. Try to find the 10 positive things. So let's say, okay, I'll buy a new one, better one, or now I need to ask for another pen, so probably I'll get a new connection and meet new people because it's really important for my meeting or whatever, or my memory will be better because I not make any notes, I make it just right from my head and so on. So just on any action try to find 10 positive topics why for certain circumstances, for any action what happened, why it's positive. So you will train your mind to think positively and you will get that power of positive magnet, and it's more positive you are, it's more positive things you will attract, because your mind will be focused on the positive things and always try to turn you to the positive way. So if you want to turn left, something like your intuition will say no, turn right, you need to turn right, the right people in another direction and so on. So your unconscious mind will be working completely in a different direction, and basically you are the captain of your ship of your life, and you can turn it to any way you want. So again, let's change the scale, make examples. So how big you are on the planet, yeah? In meditation I saw the planet like a big live creature, and we something like part of it. So let's say we are cells of skin, and if you not do your function, yeah, you will be cancer cell, and you know what's happened with the cancer cell, yeah? So basically you make all of the organism work unwell, and you not cooperate in this huge machine what we can call the Earth or solar system or Milky Way galaxy or cluster of galaxy, yeah? So basically we like one cell or even one atom or just a single new cell or just make certain connections. So it's really interesting question, and I will be glad if people start asking it, like who we really are and why we are here, what's the purpose, what was before the born and will be after the death, and so on. So if we will ask more such fundamental questions, our life will be changed for sure. So still, we remember we're miserable, we're struggling, and our problems, it's most important in the universe, isn't it? So we can allow ourselves to feel anything we want and put ourselves in any state we want, but in the same thing, you can change something. So tell me, who cares in the solar system about your problem except you? So in our galaxy, who cares about all of the shit what happened with you? With all of unfortunate luck, unfortunate low, you don't have a friends, you may be super lonely, whatever, have a bad relationship with your friends. I don't know what problem people have. People have like quite a lot of problems, and they really good in creating new one and find even more problems. You know, it's a kind of talent, I would say. So tell me, in the universe, who care about it? And basically our environment, it's quite violent. So until you just feel sorry for you and feel down, do nothing, not make any progression, don't make you yourself stronger, smarter, more success. Yeah, it's universe, they have a lot of different actions. So let's look on a micro world and macro world. So we have seen animals, they eating each other, they fighting for the territory, fighting for the chance to be reproduced, for the survives, and so on. In our body we have millions, billions, I would say, bacteria, viruses, fungus, and they fighting with each other, kill each other in like unlimited war. And same in the universe. Some supernovas, they blow up and can destroy the few solar system around, or super big hole can suck inside even all galaxy. And you know, let's say we are nearby some kind of black hole, and in 1 second everything can be finished. So tell me, who care? Because universe, they live with their own rules, and maybe it's just a really huge body, huge organism we can call some kind like a higher creature, or maybe some kind of god or whatever. And it's just some kind of process, like in our cell or blood cell process. So one cell's eat another one, is absolutely natural. So who cares about your problems? Maybe your relatives, maybe a couple of your friends, they really care about your problems, they wanna give you some suggestions, they wanna help you, but usually not. And yeah, you know, if you have at least a couple of friends who you can trust, who wanna help you, you are super lucky person already, because many people, they complain they don't have even one friend or even one person who can trust. So you know, you might be in a much better position than many people in the world. And I'm sure if you find this video somehow, you probably have a place for stay and something for eat, so you more lucky than billions people in the world. So why you not to be positive in this case and grow your positivity even more? So but what about born case, when you were born? So you one of millions, more than 4 million spermatozoid, and you only one who became now to the person you are in this moment. So tell me, it's not lucky? You still think you are not lucky? Really? You still believe it, right? I mean, it's less chances to get it than win a lottery, you know? It's really small probability, and you got it. You got this really wonderful experience to live in and feel all of the great spectrum of feelings and emotions, collect your memories, just live and enjoy the life and use your tools. Our mind have a lot of powerful tools. Let's say one of the tools of positive thinking. So if you will think positive, everything became a positive in your life. Of course, if you want to, it's everything by your will. We still happy, we live in a world we can decide by ourselves. No one forces. Who knows that maybe you will change everything soon. So just use your chance now until you can. Just think. The universe so big, galaxies so big, cluster of galaxies, and it's remind like a neural connection. So maybe we just living for the experience. Who know what's your purpose? Maybe everyone have their own purpose. Who know? But it's maybe most wonderful thing to know. So maybe we're here for discovery, find out, or became a creation by ourselves. I mean, a creator. It's difficult to find the right word when we think about something, let's say, big, even not big, huge. Yeah, I'm sorry for the perspective of the camera, and yeah, probably I need to change something. It's about the background. It's one of the positive guys you see now, and who don't mind for share the positive experience with you, and whatever happened, come to the gym. And probably first in this week I came in the right times. People and I usually come too late, sometimes even on midnight when everything closed and ask for security. So just can you open just at least for 40 minutes? I have no time like during the end time. And usually, you know, in some places security allowed to train me like before even gym open, like 4-5 a.m. or after. Some places is not. So it's not a professional gym, but still use the best equipment as possible. So if it will be just a 2 dumbbells, I use 2 dumbbells. It will be just a 1, okay, I'll use just a 1. I can work each muscle one by one side, no problem with that. Just to not find the excuses, find the solution for any circumstances we got. So I always travel, moving around. So yeah, I finish with this place and find another one. And no problem with that. So all best equipment, or not best, the worst equipment possible to find around, can use it. So everything can use what will help you to grow. And yeah, positive thinking. So probably you can find a lot of articles and a lot of different books what will be explain about the power of positive thinking. So basically it's a kind of learning process, same like we come back to the school. So if you don't have this wonderful skill, you need to train it. So it's more your time spent on it and more intention and energy you put in it, it's better. You will get the new skills of positive thinking, and everything became a positive, and you will attract the more positive stuff. So like anything what it's have a mark positiveness for you, so why not to use it? To tell me. Yeah, it's really good exercise for back, biceps, but I have only one place for put a camera for not bothering anyone, and probably it's not the best perspective. Yeah, and I'm sorry I'm not facing on the front side to you. But still I just use the video like as a simple background, and I use it as a motivation for myself. I look on this weak guy and I think, oh, you're still small, you still lift the small weights, you're gonna be better. And you know, it works well. So basically also you can notice your mistakes in the techniques and whatever. So it's kind of a mental training, you can use it afterwards. And mental training is really important as well, and also to keep your focus on a certain things, let's say on an exercise, on a result. If you want to lift more, you increase your stamina, want to be more fit and gain more muscle weight, whatever, you can use it. Mental training, it's really important. So I just recorded just in case, so it kind of CCTV, and maybe it's, who knows, it might work like a kind of inspiration for someone. But if at least the one person I can motivate, it will worth it. So yeah, let's come back for the positive power. So you in charge. So basically what a great thing, you can decide in what state you want to be, and you can decide what you think of. So basically no one force you thinking about a bad memories or bad experience what might bothering you for a long time. So you can decide, you can take your mind in a control. So same If something not going well, not going smooth, think about the size of universe, size of your building, your city, your country, your continent, of the earth, and probably importance of your problem will go down. I hope so. Then think about the solar system and a galaxy, different cluster of galaxy. Just type in internet how a cluster of galaxy look like. You will be amazed. So it's a kind of someone's body. So maybe we just in someone's body, in this body called the universe, and we just make a certain function. So we just need to be really sure, do we do our function right? So let's say a creator, do you really think creator make you for your struggle, feel sorry about you, like sitting at home and feel really miserable? As it seems like that. So maybe creator make everything in one thing and we just a really small part of it, and the creator have no care how we live and what we're doing. A perfect example, our body cells. Do you much care about your body cell? Let's say if one cell on your skin or anywhere else on your nail it's feel unhappy, do you care much about? And another cell feel happy about? Yeah, I don't think so. Probably first of all you have no clue, you just take a experience collected from all of your body, all of the sense from all of the fingers, arms, and you analyze all information. So your body, okay, it's hot, it's cold, or whatever, and you collect always information from your legs, your head, whatever. After you process, take some decision. But if you take the each cell in your body, what is billions, you not really care. Maybe certain cell feel really bad, have a lot of problem and praying to you like, oh please help me, whatever. Only what you can do, you keep your body healthy, take care of yourself, keep the hygiene, not allow the bad bacteria multiply in your body, otherwise you will get sick and everything will become worse than now. So you eat healthy food, try to breathe in the health with a clean air, drinking clear water, for make everything for yourself, they feel fine and work well, isn't it? So what exactly we do, right? And if some cell with some reason not happy with that or not make the function not working well, we have a cancer cell, so we need to take it out or take a medicine what it suppressed or whatever. So you got a point, yeah? So I just try to make some silly analogy for make understanding. Same, we are really small part of all of the organism called the universe. So I don't think the universe really care how to live and so on, but who's really care, it's you. So basically, if you want to change something, if you want to be happy, you're supposed to change. No one will do it for you. So if you want something, you have to work for it, you have to go for it, you have to make a plan for it, you have to use all of the tools you have. And I mentioned a few tools already, at least to change your mind, at least to change your focus. So knowledge is a great power. So if you know what you can do, it you know how you can do, it's great after you can use it and after you can be closer to something you want. If any big problem, just try to use this technique. Just think about yourselves, think about the universe, think about the scale, try to analyze. Because universe so big and our mind is so small, we cannot understand all of the purposes. So if they're having like some kind of process, same like in our protein chain changing or digestion system or neurotransmitters come and send certain signals in our brain and so on. So maybe in universe this process is way in bigger scale, and we cannot understand it because we are too small, we even cannot see it. So unfortunately on this level we cannot realize it. But what the good thing, you can be part of it, you can be one with everything. So still I try to at least a little bit on 1% describe some of my experience from meditation. You come, and when you come to the normal state, you just think, oh my god, just I don't want to forget this, I just want to remember it. But in a normal state you cannot describe anything for it. So basically you can be part of all of the organism because you are inside already and you are part of it. So you can be separate or you can be in one, it's up to you. So basically all of the cells of our bodies, they separate but they became one. So if we take a small drop of water and put it in the ocean, so it will be separate piece of water or it will be ocean, tell me. And basically it's really I would say up to this drop they feel like a different part, or wanna feel like an ocean or river or lake or whatever. I just give you a silly example, nothing more. It's not more than some kind of food for mind, because our body needs food, our energetic body needs the energy, especially positive energy, what we are talking about just right now. And our mind needs some food, needs some information, and you always hungry for it. But it's really important what kind of information you will put in your head, because for the surviving, we 1,000 years we try to survive, and all information it might be helpful for us for the survive. So that's why we collecting the information. We always want to read something, always want to know something. We talk to the people, we collecting it because it's increase our chance to survive. That's it. That's why collect the information and read something new, watch something new, and so on. Nothing more. So basically it's a habit of survival. So it's like our natural instinct, not more than that. But it's really up to you how you use it and what shit you will put it in your head. Because if you watch daily, I would say like a lot of useless stuff would only turn you to the zombie state, nothing more. Or maybe to the robot, whatever. Or maybe to the animal, but not to the human, and for sure not to the God, and it not bring you even closer to the God state, I would say. But basically you can be on the same level with the creator. You can open your mind and connect this unlimited consciousness. So what about the effect of 100 monkeys? Yeah, so if you teach 100 monkeys in the same place to do something, all monkeys knew about it, so basically they somehow connected. So probably we are connected as well, but our ego make us really separated. So if certain of people will get the certain place, so maybe we will get this connection as well. Maybe we can be connected, I mean like all of us. So it might be just a great power. So if you're familiar with the cluster computer, so basically cluster computer, when you connect a few computers in one and they work in like a one computer, and it will be like much more powerful than you use it separately. Same we are if we will be connected like all people. So imagine how much powerful mind it will be if we connect our minds together. So maybe the solar systems and galaxies, they cooperate somehow like one body, like one whole organism, they connected by energy or so on. But our level of development is still too small for understand it. We have like a lot of silly calculation because cannot understand the things. We add dark energy, black energy, because for make our numbers equal. Because the math said it's impossible, we need to add something, and we don't know what it is. Okay, we just add something, that's it. Same like strong theory and whatever, so many theories, and they have a place for exist until someone prove it or deny it. You can make your own theory, whatever. And basically a lot of interesting things we can, let's say, read in a Vedas knowledge in Indian one. So probably scientists of 70s and 80s read a lot of about. It's where on my opinion, where come a series of duality and postcular light theory and so on, when basically particle can be a wave and at the same time wave can be a particle, and it can be changed in certain circumstances. Let's say like observer can change it, like your mind can have some kind of influence on a photon parts, and it's just amazing. It's a lot of tests what have no explanation, and it's just the beginning of rabbit hole. You can find really a lot. Let's say if you take a quantum physics, you can really a lot of tests and conclusions what going out of our mind. So it seems like we know absolutely nothing, but similar description you can find in a Buddhist knowledge or Hindu knowledge, and it's just amazing. So maybe people know something what we don't still, or who knows, maybe they communicate with other creatures from other worlds or other planets or whatever, who share some of the knowledge, but we still cannot understand it and have just a kind of numbers. And in videos described our world and our universe like so huge. It seems like way bigger than we have in scientists. If we collect all of the cluster of galaxies, it's still way bigger. So this size is so big. So we are, compared to it, even smaller than size of the photon, let's say, or let's say a boson, what's the smallest particle for now what we have. But it doesn't matter. I just mean what scale not really make any sense in our discussion, because we talk about the positive stuff. So all of the things what I try to explain, you have a really great power for be positive and turn the more positive things, and you cannot care about what's going on in the world, because all of the universe they not care what happened with you, and it's terrible truth. And it can be asteroid or something what can just end up everything, and you forgot to enjoy your life. It's important. It's like really important thing what we forgot sometimes to say thank you, to say hello, to say I'm sorry I was wrong. When we collect a lot of negative stuff what we don't need at all, and we carry it like a really heavy bag with us, and sometimes we carry it like all our life. And if you're at least a little bit familiar with the psychology, it can be cause of a lot of illness. We have a problem with the digestion, kidney, liver, whatever, anxiety, insomnia, low or high blood pressure, and everything that might be cause of your worrying about your thinking about all of the negative experience what it's come, and you collect it because you cannot forgive something, or someone cannot forgive you because someone done something bad for you. You still keep it in your head, or you done something wrong and you still cannot say sorry, and you just holding it and live it with that, and it destroy all of the energy. And it's just one of 1,000 examples, and it can be really a lot. I can provide you examples like all day long, but it's not the point. The point for use useful tools what you have in your head, or otherwise you can struggle, feel sorry, feel down, be stressed, be depressed, and just stay with your own problem in the whole universe, where all of your problems, as I mentioned before, is really important. And all of the solar system and Milky Way galaxy and closer galaxies and all of the aliens and demons and whatever, they really care about all of your problems, and everyone know how you miserable are, and everyone feel a strong compassion to you. Is it right? It's really up to you what you want to decide. So you always want to complain about the stuff you have, or you want to be happy about the things you achieve already and you can achieve something more. So basically, first of all, you need to know what you want, and second one, you need to go there. But usually people, they or don't know what they want, or they don't know how to get there or what to do. So basically we need just to start to move. So usually what we see in reality, let's say about our co-workers, they just discuss the things they want. Okay, I want to lose the weight, I want to be fit, and at the same time drinking Coke and eating burger. you think it's happened, you need to do something, or in this case not to do something, not put food in the mouth at least, yeah. Or people said, oh, it will be so cool to go in there and so on. Damn, it's just 1 hour away. If you want to go to the mountain, just 1 hour drive. You can go there, but 1 month people just said, oh, it will be nice to go there. Or yeah, I want to visit this place, but I don't have a friend. If I want to visit some place, I don't care. I just go there, that's it, and I visit the place because I want. If I find a company, great. If don't find company, still great, because it's something I want to. If I find another person who want the same thing, it's wonderful. If not, no problem at all. I can do it by myself. So it's mean, or you just like talk about something unachievable, or you not really want to get it, yeah? Because if you really want, you will do something for it. And it's like really a simple example. Of course, many people said I want to be millionaire, but they have no idea what to do with that money. So if you said I want to have $1 million because I want to create really cool stuff, so I want to make some research, yeah, it will be reasonable. So probably if you make a really good plan, you might find a sponsor for it, yeah. Or let's say you want to invent something, invent a good software, and if it's really good idea, yeah, you can make a patent. And I'm sure if you will search in the right direction, you might be find a sponsor for $1 million. But if you said, yeah, I just want to be a millionaire with no reason, so why universe will give it to you? And think about something else, how huge the universe, yeah, how huge the even our solar system, even our galaxy, yeah, we're like smaller than dust. So energy and possibilities, it's unlimited. So let's say what the $1 million for the universe, it's just a nothing, it's just dust. It have importance only for you. So basically it's everything possible, and possibilities in like this huge organism where have so much energy, it just literally unlimited. So why we not use it? So we just need to find the right tool, what they call mind. You need to make a right mindset and start to use it. That's it. So I make an aim. I want to be happy. Yeah, I don't want to struggle anymore. I want to be a happy man. And I want to enjoy the things I have. Yeah. So now I do it. Yeah. And I want to create a cool project, like something I never done before. And I done it. Before I want to travel, I go to travel, and I didn't found any sponsor on some project. Okay, I make it without money, and there's many things. So if you watch my traveling videos, I explain much more about it. Maybe not in so tiny details, but you got a clue. Sometimes I want to visit some place I don't have money for it, so I just hitchhike. You know, sometimes we have a problem. Not always you're wealthy and can stay in a 5-star hotel. If you really want to visit like a national park or biggest canyon or whatever, okay, you can stay in a hostel in low budget. It depends from your purposes, depend what you aim. You want to stay in a 5-star hotel or you want to visit the canyon. That's it. So it's not more than a silly example. So basically for any situation you can find even better example. So let's say if you cannot get clue in a certain circumstances, so imagine you explain it to 5 years old boy or girl or whatever. So just try to find the example and your mind can explain it to you. So basically our mind is a super smart, but with some way sometimes it doesn't work because we not use it much. Same like in memory, when you're training your memory is getting better and better, but when you not use it much, your memory work like well, so you not really remember what you done 5 minutes ago and what street name it was and how many people was on the street and what they was wearing. Yeah, but people who always use it, they can make a really easy recap and tell you all of that things. So in other example, you met a couple of friends, they said their name, and 10 minutes later you already don't remember who is who or what the name was, yeah? But for some people, they on a meeting can meet 10 or 20 people and they remember everyone, even the middle names, even the age and position, because they do it all the time. It's a professional skill. So you will get a skill what you're training on. So basically on what you focus, you can get a certain skill. So basically all of that monologue, it's not more than just a sharing experience, because sometimes it goes so deep and so far, it like exploding inside yourself and you cannot hold in it, and you just have to share with someone. And you know how the experience come and how the knowledge come, you need to share it. As more you share the knowledge, as more knowledge you come. It's one of the really interesting teaching of shamanism, if you're a little bit familiar with shaman's tradition. The same experience, you share your experience, especially if it's useful. It can be useful, let's say about hunting or surviving or cooking. So you share the experience and you make a kind of circle, and other people share it with other, and after 1,000 person who come to you and they share it something new with you, so it's making like really huge circle around the world. So basically the same thing, not only about the experience what you got and collected, it's same about the experience with the knowledge. If you get some really cool knowledge, you share it, and sooner or later someone share it something useful with you, and how it works. So maybe in the universe it works in a similar ways. It seems like the shamans was really primitive, just kill the animals, drink their blood and so on, make some spells, eating mushrooms and talk to the spirits and so on. But basically in the culture they have so many things what seems like more logical and way more smarter than in our world what we live in, what have sometimes no sense, because we just destroy ourselves, we make a huge pollution and it not look smart at all. We use a lot of destructive stuff, and not only destructive for the environment, we use destructive stuff for ourselves. Let's say we listen to destructive music, destructive news, and all of the media would just turn us to worrying process, make us feel insecure and so on. And food, like super unhealthy food, what full of chemicals. So is it not destructive, and is it really smart? And many people, they know like nicotine and alcohol is really bad for our body, and they still keep drinking and smoking. And you know what more fascinating? They said, yeah, I know about, and yeah, it's just my small weakness what I just supported day by day. And we have a lot of weakness what we supported day by day, and this weakness we make not a weak, we make it like a strong part, and only person who do it stronger it's we are, and say how smart it is. So yeah, I'm sorry I started about one thing then come to another, but you know everything connected. So we talk about the energy of positive thinking. So it's really important how you think and what you think of. If you will think positive about certain stuff all the time, it will turn to the certain way. So let's say if you will think eating fruits is good for you, it will be really good for you. I read about some really interesting research when the man was really certain about smoking is good because someone telling to him, and his health was okay. It seemed like a placebo effect. We got what we believe, so our beliefs is really, really important. So man said, oh, but smoking is good because it prevents from a certain disease. Yes, from a certain disease, but maybe because of cancer and so on. And his health was alright because he was believe it's fine, and his thinking was focused, is it okay? So basically positive thinking sometimes it can be much stronger than a cause, let's say. It's really important to what direction you will turn your mind, so you can decide, and it's really great you in judge. So basically you are the commander of your mind, you are commander of your soul, so you just need to learn how to control it and how to switch to certain directions. That's it. So I wish you just to be positive always and try to practice positive talking, so your speech should be more positive about all of the things, and you will program everything like completely different direction. So but everything start from a mind, everything start from a thinking process. So first of all you need to think positively. So make some reminder for you, making notes, I don't know, put some rope on your arm or whatever, put a cross on your palm, anything uses reminders. So you need to think positive, and it became a new learning process, and day by day it became more natural and more common until it will be an automatic process, and until it became a new cool habit. Okay, probably I'll talk too much again, and hopefully it was interesting for you. So yeah, don't be shy to put some critic on. Time to go home, and yeah, I wish you to be positive and think positive always. Goodbye.